Okay, so I wanted to make a quick video. I haven't actually posted an update for about about a year, or a video for about a year, and obviously by the title of this video, you know it's about why I left US Express. Um, so I just wanted to give my impressions, and I wasn't really gonna do any more videos, but one of them has like 24,000 views, and I keep getting subscribers. I have like 100 and something, so it's not like I have a bunch. But the whole point of me making videos is that I wanted to answer questions for new drivers, that things that I didn't know when I was a new driver. So as I found them out, I'd make a video, and that's the whole point. And that's kind of obviously, with those kinds of views, it's helping somebody out. Somebody's looking for that information. So I wanted to touch base on why I left US Express. So I was with US Express for about a little over a year and a half. I was over the road. Every once in a while I do the Walmart dedicated routes, which, like I said in my previous videos, if you're going to go with US Express, that's pretty much where the money is. Over the road, it was not profitable. For me, I don't know, maybe there's some tricks that other people know, but now when I see other US Express drivers on the road, I'm just like, man, I know you're not making any money. uh, you know so essentially, like I said in the previous video, if you're a brand new truck driver and you're looking to get your foot in somewhere, which is what I needed to do, because I knew that you have to pay your dues. You're not going to get in. I mean, some people can get in to a really good job right away, but lots of people can't. So that was a place where that let me get my foot in the door, and I actually got a lot of good experience with them. So I'm not saying don't go there. If you're brand new and hey, this next year or so, I'm not going to really make any money, but I'm going to get the experience, then that's the place you want to go. So, so I did end up leaving after a year and a half. I ended up getting a regional job, which is amazing. Uh, I work for LKQ now, and I get loaded in San Antonio, drive to Austin, unload, load. I don't touch the freight. Drive back to San Antonio. They unload me, load me, drive down to Corpus, do a drop and hook, and then come back to San Antonio every night. And it's so much better. It's Monday through Friday. I'm home every weekend. I'm getting like 30 hours of overtime at least a week. And I drive at night. It's no traffic really. I take the toll road through Austin, so it's good. So the reason I bring up that new company is because I knew I wasn't making very much money with US Express, but I didn't realize how little I was making until now. So with US Express, it just got to a point for me where, for some people, staying out there for a long time doing that, if you're a single guy, and I've always thought, I said, if I went back in time and I was single, I would like wait till my lease was up on my apartment, and I would just live in the truck, and my only bill would be my food and my cell phone. And if you're doing something like that, and you're not, you're making what I was making at US Express, you're actually doing okay. And if you just live in the truck for a year and pocket, 75, 80% of your check every week, you could take a nice little vacation after that year. So, but that wasn't the case for me. I have kids, and it got to a point where I realized that I was missing out on a lot of stuff, and I needed to get home. I wanted to be home. So it was a good company, but it just not. They just don't pay very well. I always had a good experience with my fleet manager. He was a good guy. His name was okay. Well, I already forgot his name. But he was a good guy. He worked out of Irving. I never had a problem with, you know, if they made a mistake on my pay, it was always fixed really quickly. I had always had pretty good trucks, and the only issue that I had, and it was kind of the breaking point for me where I knew it was time to go, was they're really, really bad at getting you home on time. And this is even if you give them, uh, like way in advance. And I'll give you an example. You know, the breaking point for me was Thanksgiving of like 2016. That was when I knew that I was kind of done. I had put in like a month and a half in advance, and I told them, like, I don't care if you get me home early and I'll come back on the road early, but I gotta get home for Thanksgiving this year. So they ended up giving me a load from Irving down to Laredo, but I was gonna do a repower um, in San Antonio, and I was gonna be done. Well, I get there to San Antonio, of course, on Thanksgiving at 9 p.m. So I missed Thanksgiving. They had a month and a half to get me home, didn't get it done. Then I call and tell them I'm there and I'm going to drop the trailer and take off, and they said I can't do that because that's a violation of company policy to leave a trailer unattended, which makes sense. You know, I'm not complaining about that. I can just totally understand that. So I had to sit there until like 1 in the morning until the other guy got there, and missed Thanksgiving. And at that point, I kind of knew I was done. I had another job offer, which is where I'm at now, and it's better. So let me just break it down to you about, so people can kind of see a scale from what you can make at a low end and what you can make at where I'm at now. And there's probably people that are making way more than I'm making now. But like I said, as I'm going through my truck driving career and I learn things, I'm just spreading it. So I might be in another place in a year or two. I don't know. Maybe I'm making good money. I don't really know it. Maybe I'm not. But it's good for me. So with Usxpress, every week I would make, I'm talking a good week that was amazing, good miles, good traffic, good loads. Yeah, I mean, good miles and the same thing. Good check for me every week would be, after taxes, like $600. I mean, that was like an amazing check for me, like $600. And when I got those checks, I thought I was really making some money. I was like, wow, like $2,400 a month. That's great. And my phone's falling. So that was so I thought I was doing good. Well, the job I'm at now, like I said, I drive regionally, but I get paid by the hour. And I get paid $20 an hour, and I get, like I said, I have like 30 to 40 hours of overtime every paycheck, every 2 weeks. So that's $30 an hour. Like my Thursdays and Fridays are $30 an hour for 12-hour shifts. So essentially now, every paycheck gross, I'm making about $3,100. I go home with about $2,500 every 2 weeks, which is a huge difference with Usxpress, because that high end, that $600 paycheck I was getting Usxpress, that would barely ever happen. It was usually like $400 a week. It was terrible. So I was making like $1,600 a month. Now I'm making $2,500 every 2 weeks after taxes. I have 401k, I have medical, I have insurance, I have a life insurance policy, I got Monday through Friday, weekends off. I'm the only person that drives my truck, so I don't have to worry about other people making messes. It's a great company, great job, and it's literally been life-changing for me. Being home, being able to provide for my family better. Like my wife is literally considering quitting her job for a while. You know, we just moved into a 4-bedroom house. You know, we've been in crappy apartments up until now. I mean, it's a lot of things have changed due to the money that I'm making now. So, like, I'll probably, in the next 2 months, make what I made in the entire year at Usxpress. So, that's why I left. I hope somebody can find this information available, this information useful. And when they're considering whether quitting or considering where you are with US Express, is this a good job? Is this not a good job? Are there better jobs out there? There are better jobs out there. This is the only one I know about. Maybe there's other contracts that are better. I know they had like Dollar General or Family Dollar or something coming up, and I know they have the Walmarts, which is decent but not amazing. So yeah, I mean, if you're looking to get in the door, UX Express is a good place to go. But if you're really trying to make some money, that should not be your final stop. You definitely want to go somewhere else. So, you know, I met another guy. I met a guy one time that said he would drive literally. He had a contract with somebody. He owned his own truck, but he would go from like LA to New York and make $7,000 a trip, which is crazy. I don't doubt him. I mean, I know that there's those jobs are out there that exist, that if you can get in, like, you know, you sacrifice a lot, because he never really went home or anything like that. You know, I think his kids are grown, they were older, and but you know, the money is great. You know, I'm sure he's setting aside a good chunk. Those jobs are out there, you know, and if any of those guys are seeing this video and they're like, dude, you're making like $5,000 a month net, you're crazy. That's nothing. Well, compared to US Express, it is something, and it's pretty good. So so yeah, it was time for me to go. So, but like I said, looking to get your foot in the door, go to US Express. I recommend them. Don't go to Swift. It's terrible. Terrible. Should have went in another fucking truck. That's what Swift stands for. So just so that's it. Hope you guys find that useful. I just wanted to give an update. Keep getting new subscribers. Hopefully somebody will find this useful. And that's it. Have a nice day.